another super exciting episode of Beyond Breaking News,
where the news is of the people,
for the people, but by the youth.
She is Ishita and I am Navya.
And we are your hosts and those for the day.
Before we start our journey, let's take a quick look at the headlines.
Development at the cost of Mother Nature.
India-Pakistan LOC.
And Martin Luther King Day.
Our first story of the day is a very important one.
Every state and every nation must make sacrifices in the name of development.
But when these sacrifices affect our environment, it makes us wonder, is all this development worthwhile?
Reporters Jasmine and Shweta bring us this report. Take a look.
MMRDA has taken up a road widening project from 2 lanes to 4 lanes just 40 km away from Mumbai.
You must be thinking that it is a great news, but it is done at the cost of cutting down more than 3,000 trees.
Is progress at such a heavy cost really justified?
Let's look at the details.
More than 3,000 trees are said to be axed for a road widening project just 40 km away from Mumbai. This data came to light under the Right to Information Act.
The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority (MMRDA) will axe 3,027 full-grown trees, which form a canopy along the 20-km Sheshad-Ambadi Road in Bhiwandi-Vasai Taluk in Thane district. This is being done to convert the current 2-lane road into a 4-lane roadway.
This means that from every 1 km stretch, 150 trees will be uprooted. Many of the trees that will be lost are indigenous and fruit-bearing trees such as banyan, mango, coconut and almond.
We all know that deforestation leads to evaporation of surface water in water bodies and soil erosion that affects the quality of water. This will affect the Vaitarna and Tansa rivers, which are supply drinking water to Mumbai. Trees are vital for protection of catchment areas, maintaining carbon balance and photosynthesis. Environmentalists have demanded realignment of the road to prevent trees from getting cut.
But SP Tamsekar, Chief Engineer MMRDA, says that the trees will be transplanted so they are not lost. The road widening is being done because it connects the national highway of Nasik, Pune and Gujarat. We arrived at a decision to cut trees only after conducting a careful study. I think if MMRDA were to follow one of our chairman's vision
of each one plant one, maybe some of the environmental problems of Mumbai will be solved.
This is reporter Shweta.
This is reporter Jasmine.
Signing off for BBN.
Each one plant one.
Thank you, Jasmine and Shweta. Moving on.
India and Pakistan have always been in the news for all the wrong reasons.
Blame games, border tensions, name calling.
But this time, both countries actually in the news for something positive.
Reporter Angita brings us the details. The Directors General of Military Operations of India and Pakistan in a recent meeting agreed to a number of steps to keep the ceasefire accord intact. Both sides described the meeting as cordial, positive and constructive. Details agreed by the two sides showed that they were serious about lowering the temperature along their de facto border. The meeting between the two TGMOs was proposed when Prime Minister Manmohan Singh met the Pakistani leader Nawaz Sharif at the UN General Assembly. The meeting, requested by Pakistan, was held at the Wagah border on the Pakistani sides. Both sides reiterated resolve and commitment to continue efforts for ensuring ceasefire, peace and tranquility on the line of control. Both DGMOs showed their commitment to maintain the sanctity and ceasefire on the line of control, said a joint statement issued after the meeting of Pakistani DGMO Major General Amir Riaz with his Indian counterpart Lieutenant General Vinod Bhatia.
We discussed the ceasefire along the line of control and the existing mechanisms We both decided to ensure ceasefire and strengthen existing mechanisms.
In this meeting, Pakistan and India pledged to uphold the 2003 line of control ceasefire accord, which had been left in tatters by repeated violations this year. Pakistan accused India of 416 line of control ceasefire violations this year, while India blames Pakistan for violating the accord about 150 times. These repeated ceasefire violations this year increased tension between the two countries. Due to this, the peace dialogue which the two countries had resumed after the Mumbai attacks was put on hold with no meetings taking place this year. A mechanism for notification of inadvertent crossers was also agreed upon. Indian news agency PTI said that on his return from Pakistan, Lieutenant General Bhatia told journalists that the aim of the meeting was to work out a protocol to diffuse tension and to uphold the ceasefire on the line of control. He said that both sides had assured each other that they would ensure there is no violation of the ceasefire in future. On this positive note, this is Angita with camera person Anisha signing off from Beyond Breaking News.
We hope that the tensions along the Indian-Pakistan border will be a thing of the past.
Thanks Angita for that report. Our next story is about one of the world's greatest activists.
Someone who followed Gandhiji's principles and he fought for equal rights for his people.
I'm sure you must have guessed who we are talking about. Reporters Rutuja and Anisha bring us this interesting story on Martin Luther King Day.
Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?
And this is said by one of the most amazing visionaries of the world, Martin Luther King Jr., who became the greatest activist the world has ever seen.
On the third Monday of January, which happens to be around his birthday, 15th of January, a federal holiday is observed to commemorate his legends to the contribution of the world.
And this day celebrates the life and achievements of this influential and legendary American civil rights leader.
Martin Luther King was a civil rights activist. He was a leader in the movement to end racial segregation in the United States.
He is most well known for his campaigns to end racial segregation on public transport and for racial equality in the United States.
And also for uprooting racial discrimination in federal and state law in the world once and for all.
His most famous address was the I Have a Dream speech.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
He was an advocate of non-violent protest and became the youngest man to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He was assassinated in 1968.
In 1968, shortly after Martin Luther King died, a campaign was started for his birthday to become a national day to honor him.
After the bill was introduced, trade unions led the campaign for the federal holiday. It was endorsed in 1976.
Following support from the musician Steve Wonder with his single Happy Birthday and a petition with 6 million signatures, the bill became law in 1983.
Martin Luther King Day was first observed in 1986, although it was not observed in all states until the year 2000. The youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Prize, that should count for something.
Well, Martin Luther King is surely an example for all of us. No matter who we are, where we are from, or what color we are. On this note, this is Anisha
and this is Rutuja with camera person Urja,
signing off from Beyond Breaking News.
Martin Luther King, a name written in the pages of history and in the hearts of many people.
From environment to politics, let's move on to another important day. a day that encourages us to laugh. Yes, I'm not joking, to laugh. Laugh heartily.
Reporters Vivan and Yash tell us all about Global Belly Laugh Day.
Why are you laughing?
I'm practicing for 24th January.
Oh yes, Global Belly Laugh Day is coming near.
Yes, at 1:24 p.m. throw your hands up and laugh out loudly, as laughter is the best medicine.
Really? I thought it was just a saying.
A good laugh causes the tissue lining of a blood vessel to expand and increase the blood flow.
Apart from the scientific stuff, I say a good smile is worth $1 million to a person deprived of it. On Global Belly Laugh Day, January 24th, we celebrate the smiles and laughs that transform our moments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the 7 continents.
According to Belly Laugh Day founder Alain Hille, the Global Belly Laugh Day is about celebrating with the people in your life, past and present, who laugh with you and help you laugh and smile, and remembering the strange, funny and now I can laugh at it moments.
This day is primarily observed so that the world comes together as one and lets go of their day-to-day routine problems and just laugh and enjoy the beautiful things life has to offer.
So how will you make loved one laugh when he is sad or low?
I think I'll first try and tickle them. If they still don't laugh, then I'll take them to their favorite place and so that they can enjoy that particular moment.
Someone is sad, first I'll find out the reason why he's unhappy, and if I find a solution, maybe by making some faces or I'll tell some jokes to make him happy.
If I smile, I think the others also should smile. So if I laugh, others also will replicate. Or else I'll crack a joke so that they will laugh.
Wishing you a happy Global Belly Laugh Day.
So till 24th January 2014, keep tapping your toes, smiling and laughing.
I hope you blast this Global Belly Laugh Day.
It is our duty to spread smiles and laughter in everyone's life.
After then, the objective of this wonderful day we achieved.
On this note, this is Vivian.
And I am yours with camera person Rao signing off
From Beyond Breaking News.
Vivan and Yash, we promise that we will always keep laughing and make others laugh as well.
With that, it's time to take a quick break. But don't go anywhere.
Because we'll be right back.
Coming up,
Antarctica may have a new type of diamond.
surely in 3D.
Good morning, class. Good morning, ma'am. Be seated. Thank you, ma'am. Today we have 2 new students in our class. Come, students. She is Angita and he is Anirban. Welcome them, class. Hi. Hi. Hope that you will not trouble them. Yes, we will not trouble them. Have a nice day, class. See you in the next class. Thank you, ma'am. Are you brothers and sisters? Yes, we are brothers and sisters.
Is your name Ramu and Shamu?
No, Sita and Nita. Stop it, guys. What are you doing? Yes, I am pulling them. Hey, what is your problem? Mind your business. Hey, friends, let's have some snacks. What are you doing? It's my tiffin. No, it's our tiffin. Of course, it's our tiffin. From now onwards, you will be on an air ride.
Stop this nonsense, don't you understand?
Don't you know how to behave with your classmates?
I'm just going to suspend all of you all for bullying these children.
Welcome back. The world is fast using up all its natural resources.
And that includes precious metals like silver, gold and platinum.
And diamonds. Reporter Urja brings us this interesting story on Antarctica
and how it may be the next stop for mining diamond.
The global demand for diamond is likely to outpace supply in coming years. The discovery of new ice diamond may tempt even the most saintly because a new kind of rock, kimberlite, that often contains diamond has been found in Antarctica for the first time, hinting at mineral-richest vast icy continent where mining is banned.
Diamonds are formed under immense heat and pressure around 100 miles down in the molten rock of Earth's mantle, and kimberlite are rare rocks where diamonds are often found. Antarctica is not only forbiddingly cold and remote, but also protected by a treaty that preserves the continent for scientific research and all wildlife, from penguins to seals. The 1991 Environmental Accord banned mining for at least 50 years. I don't think it's terribly practical that anyone could actually explore successfully, and personally, I hope that mining does not take place. Greg Yaxley of the Australian National University in Canberra, who led the research, said, "Geologists doubted the find held much commercial value, less than 10% of the deposits of similar kimberlite are economically viable," said Till Riley of the British Antarctic Survey. The Antarctic Treaty is binding only on its 50 signatories, but many expect the ban on mining to be extended in 2041. The scientific community has declared Antarctica as a continent of global wealth and called out to the world to respect the balance of nature.
This new discovery can only spell disaster for our world. However, the ban on mining came due to the fear of increase in sea level and depletion of ozone gas in this continent. It is good to see our scientists crossing out the idea of mining in Antarctica. We hope that this will be upheld by all the nation. On this note, this is Urja with camera person Jasmine signing off from Beyond Breaking News.
The word ice takes on a new meaning altogether.
We hope Antarctica remains protected for another 100 years.
Ishita, did you see the movie Sholay on big screen?
Seen it on telly. Most of us youngsters have not seen that movie in a theatre.
Now, people can watch this movie in theatres in a completely new avatar.
Reporters Rahul and Anirban bring us this update. Take a look.
अरे ओ सांबा, कितने इनाम देते हैं सरकार हम पर?
पूरे 50,000 सरदार.
These dialogues are remembered and spoken all across our country.
Yes friends, we are talking about the iconic film. A film that changed the Bollywood once and for all. We are talking about the movie Sholay. Anirban, tell them why?
Well, Sholay is all set to make it into Bollywood soon. But didn't totally knew of that.
In 3D!
हम काम सिर्फ पैसों के लिए करते हैं।
The 3D version of the 1975 Bollywood classic Sholay will release in January 2014. Jayanti Lal Gada, who is the presenter of the film, said that the film was very significant for the makers, who have spent 3 years on the 3D project. It was an old film and they didn't want to rush to cinemas for a 1-week window. Producer G.P. Sippy's grandson approached Ketan Mehta for the 3D version of the movie. It was a big challenge to convert such an iconic film into 3D because it is 38 years old. The negative was fading and had to be restored and digitized. All the corrections had to be made and only then could they convert it from 2D to 3D. This was difficult because Sholay is a 3-hour-long film. 3D had to be worked in each second of the film. Every second is made of 24 frames and the entire film had 280,000 frames. It was a mammoth task to separate each element of each frame and give it depth. Mehta said, Sholay, directed by Ramesh Sippy, is a landmark film in Indian cinema.
मुझे गब्बर चाहिए, जिंदा.
It featured Dharmendra as Veeru, Amitabh as his friend Jay, Hema Malini who played the effervescent Basanti, and the late Amjad Khan who played iconic villain in Gabbar Singh. And 3D version of Sholay has cost the presenters roughly rupees 25 crores.
The original Sholay still remains special, but now people have a choice.
If such an iconic film had to be revived for today's generation, it had to be revived in 3D.
It will be much more enhanced experience, but we hope that people from different generations come to watch this movie on the big screen with their elders
and relive those moments of amazing super duper hit.
On this note, this is Rahul.
And this is Anirban with camera person Sabri, signing off for Beyond Breaking News.
Navya, who is your favorite actor?
Ranbir, why?
Would you like the same thing, cricket?
Yes, of course. Why not? It would be great fun.
Cricket and Bollywood are the main sources of entertainment in our country.
And when they come together, the combination is too good to miss.
Reporters Shritin and Sabri bring us this exciting story.
Take a look.
Cricket is nothing less than a religion in India.
And seeing the advent of IPL, ICL and Champions League T20, the fan following has gone to different level.
And India now is preparing for one more cricketing extravaganza with the introduction of Celebrity Cricket League.
The Celebrity Cricket League is non-professional men's cricket league contested by 8 teams consisting of film actors from 8 major regional film industries of Indian cinema.
CCL begins in 2011 and since then, television viewership of CCL matches has grown to become the more popular than the ICIC games.
The who's who entertainment world across the country recently came together to launch the Celebrity Cricket League 2014. Actors from Bollywood, Tollywood and another regional film industries announced the conceitment of the tournament amid much fanfare. Despite the presence of stars like Venkatesh, Sunil Shetty, Sudeep, Ritesh Deshmukh and Mohanlal, it was cricketing legend Sachin Tendulkar who stole the show.
I hope cricket acts as a stress buster for you guys. I know once you enter the field, it's going to get competitive and that's how it should be. I feel so proud that cricket is getting more and more global.
The event will start with the opening match between Mumbai Heroes and the Chennai Rhinos at Mumbai on 25th January. Defending champions, Karnataka Bulldozers will start their campaign on 26 January 2014 against the Bengal Tigers in Hyderabad. The 8 teams have been divided into 2 groups, which will reduce the actual number of the matches played. The 2 semi-finals will be held in Bangalore on 22nd February and the finals will be held in Hyderabad on February 23rd.
These are the teams: Bengal Tigers, Bhojpuri Dabangs, Chennai Rhinos, Karnataka Bulldozers, Kerala Strikers, Mumbai Heroes, Telugu Warriors and Veer Marathi.
Ma'am, you have heard about CCL?
Yes.
Ma'am, who will win the CCL?
Bengal Tigers.
Yes, and I think Bangalore Tigers will win the season this year of CCL.
Yes, I heard about CCL.
Sir, who will win the CCL?
Karnataka, I think so.
I'm confident enough that Mumbai Heroes will surely win. If you ask for my opinion, Mumbai rocks. So Mumbai. It will be of course Veer Maratha, Mumbai Heroes.
I think it should be Karnataka Bulldozers.
Mumbai Heroes will win.
India is waiting for this amazing event which brings together many stars.
I can't wait for it. Seeing the teams and the players, this event is surely going to make the news for 2014.
Get ready India, it's CCL time.
On this note, this is Sabri.
And this is Shritin with the camera person Anirban.
Signing out for
Beyond Breaking News.
Wow, that was awesome. Can't wait for it to begin.
And with that, we come to the end of this bulletin.
This is YJ Navya.
And this is YJ Ishita signing out from Beyond Breaking News, where the news is of the people,
For the people, but
by the youth. Take care and goodbye.
the idea of mining in Antarctica.
One of our chairman's vision
Of Gaia. The world has ever seen. On the Monday.
Reporters Vivan and Yash tell us all about Global Belly Laugh Day.
अरे ओ सांबो
अरे बाबा मेरा डायलॉग है क्या मेरा डायलॉग है अच्छा सीपी डूसी हो गया
To diffuse tension and to uphold the ceasefire on the LOC, on the line of control.
The following has gone to the different